Hi YouTube, it's Shibby Rob here, and in today's video we're going to be searching a box of pennies. Stopped at the bank and picked up a box of pennies and opened it up to make sure that they were circulated. They definitely are. And I searched the top and the bottom enders to see if there were any, and I found 2 wheat penny enders. Now I'm going to search through the box. I'll cut back in about halfway through and show you any finds, and then I'll cut back in at the end and do a wrap up, and I'll probably do the last 2 rolls on camera with the wheat penny enders. Some of the things that I'll be searching for when I hunt pennies are mainly the wheat pennies, first and foremost. That's what I'm usually looking for. Any Indian head or older pennies would be awesome. I'm looking for any kind of foreigns or anything interesting. Civil War tokens. I saw recently that someone found a Civil War token in one. I'll be looking for errors and varieties. Some of the errors that I'll be looking for are rim cut errors. I'll be looking for clip planchets, major die breaks, and die chips. I'll be looking for the 1992 close AM variety and the 1998, 9, and 2000 wide AM varieties. And I'll be looking for double dies. Some that I'll be looking for are 1972, 1995, and then some of the newer ones. There's 2014, there's a double die, and 2015 that I know what to look for. And there's also some things going on with the 2019, so I'll be keeping an eye on them. There's one with a over polishing on the neck, kind of a floating head type deal, and there's some that have a die break in the top of Lincoln's head, like a cracked skull type deal. So anyhow, that's what I'm looking for when I hunt pennies. I'm going to get into this box, and I'll cut back in when I'm halfway through. Hey YouTube, okay, I'm back. I'm halfway through my box of pennies, and this has been an interesting box. I'll show you some of the finds so far. I had in that box the 2 wheat penny enders. Still have them, they're down here and here. And I was pretty surprised because in the first half of the box I only found 2 wheat pennies. That's them right there. And one of them is a 1934, I think, and the other one is a 1942. Now, besides those, I found 2 young head Canadians. I found 17 other Canadians. I found 4 from 2009. And then the interesting thing is, I found 3 pretty cool finds. And I'm going to put these under the microscope and show them to you. Okay. This is the first one. It was in 1963. And it has a very obvious double die, which is pretty cool. Okay. The second one I'll show you is this one. It's a 1995. It's not a double die, but it does have this die chip right here to the left of the L, which was pretty cool. There may be some doubling in there too. I don't know. I'll have to take a better look at that. And then the third one I found, and then this may be even the best one. This is in 1994, and as you can see, between the 2 pillars on the right there, there is another pillar. That is the 1994 double die reverse penny. There's some doubling between the other pillars lower down, but it's this last pillar over here that has the major doubling. So, even though we were short on wheat pennies, surprisingly enough, we have found some cool finds. That's the 94 there. I got a couple other coins that I need to take a better look at too. I'm not sure if they're anything or not. So, I guess I will get into the second half of the box, and I will cut in when I get down to the last two rolls, and we'll open them up live. Okay, YouTube, I'm almost done with this box of pennies. And in the second half of the box, I found a few more 2009s, a couple more wheat pennies. Have 5 total so far, which surprises me because there was 2 enders. I ended up with a total of 33 Canadians, actually 36, and 3 of them were the young heads, and then some extra things. I got these 2 rolls left that had the enders on them, and I'm going to open them up on camera. I don't have my tool with me. Makes things easier, but that's it. So we'll just look through them. After I check through these for wheat pennies or anything obvious like that, I'll go through them a little bit more carefully before I do a final wrap up. And then I'll do a final wrap up and show you guys what I found. Okay. It's not really all that surprising, but ended up with one more wheat penny. This one right there. And that's it. That's that one. Now I'll do this roll here. I found Canadian in almost every roll, so okay, there's the other wheat penny, and now we'll check through these to see if there's anything else. See nothing there. Oh, there's another one. Alright, 2 wheat pennies in that roll. It's a little surprising, but hey, you never know what you're going to find in a penny roll, right? Okay, 2 more wheat pennies. Now I'll go through these here and look for varieties and errors, and then I'll pop back in and give you guys a final wrap up. Okay guys, I'm back for a final wrap up, and I'll show you what I have. In the bag and in this bin here, I have some pennies that are going to go back to the bank. I ended up with these from 2009. These are Canadian pennies. Ones in the back are the copper ones. This pile right here is some newer ones. There are 3 of the young heads. Then I ended up finding out that there was one George V in there, or George VI, sorry. These are the wheat pennies that I ended up with. I had one 1958D. I had, I think there's 7 there from the 40s. One 1934, and then this one, which is a 1928D, or 2060. I'm going to put that up in my microscope, and I'll show you up here on my screen. Yep, it's a 2060. And then I'm going to show you these. This is the 95 that has a die chip. This one is the one with the RPM, and this one is the one with the double die reverse. And I'll show you those one more time on the screen here. This is a 63D that has an RPM. Pretty easily visible there. And then this one here is the double die. This turns so you can see it. And there you go. The column that's right here is the main thing that you'll see in the double die reverse for the 94. Okay guys, that's it for this box. Rather interesting box, couple nice finds, less wheat pennies than I thought I'd have with 2 enders, but it was pretty fun all in the same. If you guys like my content at all, please like and subscribe, and if you'd like to get notifications, ring the bell down there. I do a live stream every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with some Coinroll hunting, and I'll be putting up more videos now that I have a little bit more time. Okay guys, thank you for watching.